Hi there everyone, welcome back to Daisy Poppet's farm. I'm Kaz, and in today's video I would like to introduce you to some new additions to our farm. We finally decided it was time to get Bullet, our silky rooster, some girlfriends. So you might hear in the background some hens pecking around in their coop, and I will try and introduce you to them. And we've also got a couple of other little surprises in the coop. This is our new flock of chickens and Muscovy ducks. Now the red one with the golden coloured feathers around her neck, she's a Welsummer. That's our biggest hen at the moment. The two lavender girls here are lavender aracunas, and they will produce a blue-green coloured egg, I believe. And that's our silky rooster next to Cooper. The little dark girl just there, she's a blue Langshan, and next to her is, to be kind of like walking away now, is a splash Langshan. There's another one next to her. I believe they produce like a cream coloured egg. We got a pair of Muscovies. Not quite sure what they are. I'm hoping that they're girls, because the drakes apparently are got a bit more of a nasty temperament. Sweet. And I believe that the Welsummer hens produce a speckled terracotta brown coloured egg, which will be quite good. I've heard that their eggs are pretty good, and they're quite large. So what can I tell you? Oh, I got some dragon fruit off a friend yesterday. Whatever he couldn't sell at the Menango markets, he dropped off yesterday afternoon. I'm going to have to make him a cake, I think. Such a lovely man. He's well into his 80s, and he has his own vineyard and market garden. I hope I'm doing half as good as him when I'm in my 80s. But anyway, the girls and Bullet here seem to be enjoying the dragon fruit. They've got they're eating some Chinese cabbage as well, and some Swiss chard. So the plan is to, once the girls and Bullet have gotten rid of the dirt in here, the grass, I will then convert it into a deep litter system by just continually adding wood chip and taking out any stuff that's too smelly. Yeah. Okay, they seem to not to be too worried about me walking around them, and they're not too fussed with Cooper right next to the coop. I don't think I've let him in here, but the plan is that we're going to let them kind of stay in here for about a month or so that they know that this is their safe place, and this is where they're to go to bed at night, inside the shed that we put up for them. And once the month is up, what we plan to do is let them kind of free range out in the yard. I'm not quite sure if we're going to invest in some electric fencing and maybe make up a little chicken tractor, because I'm really worried that if we leave them unattended during the day, something could get them, like foxes. There's dogs next door on either side and across the road, and I have heard of a lot of people losing their flocks to wild dogs and dingoes, or mainly foxes in this area. So I think Bullet's just trying to establish himself as the boss here. Not sure how the hens are going to take it, but we'll see. He was in here by himself for such a long time, but I think he's doing quite well, learning to share. They're not very noisy, are they? I thought that they'd be a lot noisier, but I'm kind of glad that they're not noisy as well. So this coop here is Bullet's. Scott locked him inside here last night, just so that we could know that the girls wouldn't be harassed, and we're hoping that the girls will realise that this is their domain at night. So we put this chook house up a couple of days ago. It's 1.5 meters squared by 1.8 meters high, and inside we repurposed an old bed that we didn't need anymore, to make it into an area for the nesting boxes to sit on. The nesting boxes are all being screwed on, and then just inside I've got some sugarcane mulch, just to provide them a bit of bedding. And on the bottom we've got a couple just sitting on the ground, because I believe ducks prefer laying on the ground at night. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comment section and we'll fix something up. We probably going to add a couple of perches along here for the girls to roost at night, but it's just a work in progress. We really just wanted to get the girls, and we'll add bits and pieces. So I'm thinking along this side of the coop I'm going to try and plant some passion fruit vines, and that will eventually provide them some more shade, because I don't think the tarps are going to last much longer, but at least they've got somewhere that they can get out of the rain in the shed for now. And I'm going to have to work out how I can elevate the water for them so the water doesn't get so dirty, probably, and the little grain box. But I've been trying to supplement their feed with some veggies, and once they've worked all the grass, I'm going to add some wood chip onto the ground, and what else? I'll just keep adding to the wood chip, and once they've worked through the wood chip and made it into compost, I'll take that away and then add more wood chip and just keep the circle going. What else do I need in here? I need to get a little tub for the ducks, but I think they might be good for a couple of days. I believe the Muscovies don't particularly like water as much as other ducks, but I might actually, no, we'll go and get them water so that they can maybe clean out their nostrils, and maybe have a little paddle if they want. Obviously the water's going to have to be changed daily, but that's okay. I I might go and organise the water for them, and at the moment I don't think the girls need a dust bath, because they can dig themselves a little hole if they want. Like Bullet's got a little hole dig on here. Yeah, and I might actually, talking about dust baths, I might actually grow some wormwood along here, along this side of the coop, and just throw in a bit of wormwood every now and then, so that they can, I don't know, roll around in it or do whatever they need to do with it, because I believe that wormwood will reduce the risk of mites and lice. Anyway, I'll leave it there, and can you hear the little trilling noise that the Muscovies are making? Such a cute little sound. One really good thing about Muscovies is they don't necessarily make a quacking noise like other ducks, and actually Muscovies are pretty much more closely related to geese than ducks. They originated from the Americas, so they're native to parts of America, anywhere from the Rio Grande in Texas down to through Mexico and Paraguay and Uruguay. Sorry, Uruguay, is that how you say it? Yeah, and then, so as I said, they're more closely related to geese. Apparently their meat is more of like a lean meat, if that's what you're after, and apparently their eggs are really good for making pavlovas, so that should be interesting. Make some pavlovas or meringues, or some meringue based cakes. Should be quite interesting. I'm really hoping that these two are girls. Yeah, I just really hope that they are girls, because I don't really want to have some drakes, because as I said earlier, they could be a little bit temperamental. Alrighty, I have just found a small tub that I'm used to like fill up with water, and as soon as I put it down, the pair of Muscovies made their way up. Our silky rooster here, Mr. Bullet, he made a beeline for it as well, so I wonder who's going to jump in there first. I don't know. What do you reckon, guys? Do you reckon I can tempt you? Come over this way. Come on. Have a look at the water. Oh, what's that over there? I think I might have to pick them up and put them in there just as an introduction. Hang on, let's see what happens. I wasn't able to catch those little ducklings, they're too fast for me, but I did see them dunk their little heads into the water, and so hopefully they'll just jump in whenever they want. They'll probably do it as soon as I walk out of this coop, knowing my luck. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching our new girls running around their coop, and until next time, thanks for watching. Bye for now.